I'm back. I just got really sick. That's why there's the lack of uploads. And also, if my voice sounds kind of cranky, it's because I'm still recovering. And also, hope you enjoy.
Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Dorito soup, or a weird soup by the title. What you're gonna need is a ramen noodle pack, for obvious reasons, a bag of Doritos, and the most important part of this soup is the Coca-Cola, to give it that sweet flavor. So what we're gonna do first is turn on the little pan we have here, leave it on, make sure it warms up. So we're gonna add a little bit of water, not a lot, but a little bit, to make sure it doesn't ruin the Coke flavor. So we're just gonna add, I don't know how much is this of water, I think like half a bowl, half a cup of water. I think I might be wrong. After you're done pouring your water, now what we're gonna do is, put that on low heat. And yes, I am too lazy to clean that stain. So what we're gonna do is open the Coca-Cola and add it into our pot. So you're gonna make this half water and half Coke. And look at that. It just looks like it's gonna give me diarrhea, that's for damn sure. After you're done pouring the Coke, you're gonna let that, you're gonna add a little bit more water. And then you're gonna wanna let that boil for a little bit. I think like for, I don't know, let's say 10 or 15 seconds. In the meantime, till that thing is boiling, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open our ramen noodle pack, before we can have the little package out. And yes, I took one hand to open this, I have to learn. So after getting our ramen open and exposed to the elements, we're gonna get the little, seasoning pack, but we're not gonna add that yet. What we're gonna do is get the noodles out of the bag before we can leave it in the elements. Like right here, we move it out. There we go, we have the noodles out of the bag, ready to be popped into the soup. Now on to the Doritos. The Doritos, you have two options to add them. You can add them full, or you can crush them. But we're gonna make them crush for this video. Yes, I might make a sequel where I do it whole. That will be for another time. So we're gonna, close up the bag, put the Dorito in, and crush the damn thing. And yes, you're gonna wanna crush this, at least with, your hand. You can use a roller or a pan, but I recommend your hand, because with your hand it might leave it decently crushed where the cheese can spread more better to the soup. After you're done crushing the damn chips, you're gonna wanna open it to see how well you crushed it. If you still see big pieces, I recommend you crush it again, but we're gonna leave it like that because I'm too lazy to redo it. We're gonna grab a bowl and add our Doritos to it. Now, the reason why we're gonna add our Doritos is because, so when the moment we add the soup, the cheese and all that crap is already, in the bottom, giving it the flavor. So we're gonna add a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. It depends. You can add the full bag, or you can add the soup, then add the chips on the top. It depends how you want to make it. After we're done, adding the chips, adding how much you want to add, you can add a lot. Like I said, you can add a lot or a little bit. It depends on your choice, or if you're ever gonna make this. After we're done adding the chips, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a spoon and check on the soup before we add the noodles, where we can check is the thing boiling before we can add the noodles. So let's give it a quick taste here. Yeah, that's ready. After you're done testing the soup, you're gonna add the noodles into the water to let it boil for another 15 or 10 minutes, depending on how long you want, depending how you want the noodles. You want them soft or you want them hard, okay? So let's add whatever the little bit of crusty ass noodles are left in the bag, and we let the crap boil for who knows how long. This part is optional, but if you want to, you can add Doritos onto the soup, just to give it that extra cheesy flavor. So when you finally add the soup into your bowl with the extra Doritos, it's gonna have a cheesy texture with sweetness. Very, very cheesy. So yeah, you don't want to add the seasoning first, because if you add the seasoning first, it's gonna screw up the recipe. So when you see that the soup is starting to start getting bubblies, you want to mix the noodles with the Doritos. You want to give it that good mix for all the flavors can combine into one. Yeah, my voice sounds horrible, I'm just recovering. After the noodles are done boiling, you're gonna want to add the package. So let's just add a little bit of seasoning here, and we're gonna mix that. All the flavors can combine into one. And yes, you want to add it when it's boiling, because I heard that it's better to add it when the crap is boiling. I might be wrong. Let's give it a quick stir, let all the flavors combine. Look at that, look how it looks with the freaking chips. My god, that looks nasty. Look how the soda made it look. It looks disgusting. I'm gonna leave it boiling a little bit longer, so for all the flavors can combine into one, then we'll add it to our bowl. So after it looks like this, all boiled, all the flavors combined, we're gonna add it to our bowl. Let's turn off the stove and let's add it to our bowl and listen to how that drops.
Oh crap.
When you're done pouring your soup, you're finally now able to enjoy it. It's supposed to look like that, okay? Yes, it looks disgusting, but it's supposed to look like that. So we're gonna cut to the actual footage of me eating this abomination. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this cooking video.
Time to give it a try.
Trigger warning: if you do not like hearing disgusting noises, I recommend you skip this part. Not gonna lie, kind of sounds like I'm molesting the soup.
Not bad, that's good. So that's how you make your Dorito soup. Looks like shit.
Like this retarded ass video, please put subscribe. And if you like to see more, yeah, I have nothing else, I just made this. Goodbye.